So hello guys, it's me, back again, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks Good Replays. I apologize firsthand that this video is probably getting released again a while later than it should be released, but I want to confess that when the most recent update 2.3.1 came, I had like 7 replays in my folder ready to be recorded, and when the update came I wasn't able to record them anymore because they were from older versions, so that's unfortunate. But I have replaced some nice decent games finally, and because of this I would like to show you today not one but 2 replays with 2 quite different but at the same time quite similar vehicles, right? So both of them are from Sweden, both of them are premium, both of them are medium tanks, and both of them are tier 8s. So first let's start with Strv 81. So this vehicle was introduced into the game on somewhere around middle of August 2017, but this was the Primo Victoria version, the Strv 81 with special camouflage, but it's still the same tank, right? So we can say that is the release of this vehicle. Let's read something about it. In the mid-1950s, Sweden purchased approximately 240 Centurion Mark III and Mark V tanks from Great Britain. In the Swedish Army, the vehicles were designed Strv 81. They remained in service until the early 2000s and underwent several modernizations throughout service. So quite a interesting vehicle via the history. Let's not forget to mention you can buy this one for 8,000 bonds in the bond store nowadays. It's been there for quite a while. Let's check the statistics. So 230 alpha damage, not the greatest, although the penetration with standard APCRs is quite good. 226 with gold is 258, not bad at all. The gun loading is good, but in my opinion it could be even better to buff this vehicle a bit via the gun loading, the rate of fire. Gun depression minus 10 degrees, that is great. Aiming time not the greatest, but dispersion at 100 meters is very good, and the gun dispersion values are quite good as well. From the armor survivability, it has some armor, especially on the turret. It has quite strong side of the house, so you can side scrape. It has a lot of hit points. From the mobility, it's quite nimble. The top speed is 50 in base. The static power is quite good as well. But the turn resistances aren't the best, but they aren't the worst, definitely not. But they are towards the below average, definitely. And from the concealment, not the greatest. It's based on a Centurion, so but it has some concealment, but not as. But again, it's definitely below average. And from the view range, it's very okay. Let's see the armor. So if the enemy is shooting standards, you can see hull is paper. Nevertheless, you have this cupola, but if you go hull down, as you can see, you can hide it pretty well. You must be facing your enemies, otherwise you get penetrated here at the side of the turret, and you can quite reliably side scrape for a medium tank. It has these shields on the side of the hull, so they might help against heats as well. But if enemy decides to load gold, you can get penetrated here in the mantlet. If enemy has the high ground, you can get penetrated here at the roof of your turret, and just everything becomes a bit harder for you. But still, for a medium tank, tier 8 medium, I think the armor is quite okay. Let's get into the replay. So
nice.
We're the first battle of today. As you can see, I've changed some mods. I'm still testing it out, how it feels. We'll also have the links below if you want mods like this. I think they don't display very well in replays, but never mind. So Siegfried Line, full tier 8 matchup. Let's go into it. You should, before I forget, before the game really starts, you should see the equipment setup and field modification setup I use. Obviously, thanks to the index webpage on your screen right now. I went with the turbo, experimental turbo, to make it a bit faster on terrain like this. Look at this nice high gun handling. One shot there, into the light. Another one. So, can we get a third one? I don't think we can. There's this Mr. Panther 2, who I like to punish for pushing like this. Can I? There's some YSM. Range autoloader. As you can see, he can penetrate us. Unfortunately, even with standards, here into the cupola. It has some armor, this vehicle, but you cannot fully rely on it, right? But you can bounce something, definitely you can. It was a miss, unfortunately, from my side. So, what to do? I lost quite a lot of hit points, unfortunately. Now we bounced something, as you could see. Will he peak? STA2. He's getting slammed by our Blesk, luckily. That was a mistake from my side, I would say. Trying to push again, luckily enemy artillery isn't focusing us. Because here we're quite open to them. Come on, peek some more. What did I say? We aren't getting focused by an artillery. Now we are. Okay. One into the Panther. Luckily, we bounced him. This was a good shot into the CS. Going to retreat so I don't get finished. Good. Can we get another shot? Yes, we can. Very good. That's what I love about this tank, the gun handling overall. I know it's a small alpha damage, but you can stack up the damage quite quickly. Because the DPM isn't the worst. And you can actually hit your shots quite reliably. Okay. Can we shoot him? Yes. Okay, no we can't. What was that? Where did the shell go? It was a miss from my side. I'd like to kill this somewhere finally. But let's not get killed. Okay. Run into the turret. I'm retreating again. He's down. That's very good. 10 to 6. This should be a nice victory for us, for our team. Hopefully we can deal some more damage and survive as well while doing so. I would like to farm this beast into the engine. If I would be a bit faster, I could drag him. One into the side. There's the carry. And I would like to push him. But how? Do not get so late by doing so. Carry is fired. Carry is down, so I'm going in. Hopefully this pizza isn't looking at us. He's not. That is great. That was a beautiful trade. And let's go down here so you don't get destroyed by the artillery, as you could see. That was a decent predict, in my opinion. Can I get him? He's down, our first kill. And let's go for the SU and the artillery. I'm loading HEs here. Both of these vehicles are paper. Beautiful HE. You can see the HE is quite slower with this vehicle, not like the standard and gold APCRs, but still it's playable, I would say. And can we get a third kill? No, we can't, unfortunately. Good, that's what we have. Great battle. Let's get into the final scoreboard with this first vehicle wievers. So we had the final best results. Obviously, ace tanker, a bunch of other medals, 2 kills, almost 3.4 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand bounced, 1.4 thousand assisting damage. We've been shooting only at tier 8 because it was a tier 8 matchup, right? So you can see bounce something, it is great. We are first by the experience in the whole battle. You could say second by the kills, right? If these guys are both first, so we are second. And first by the damage, almost 1350 base experience, which is great in my opinion. 150,000 profits, which is good. Obviously I was running on personal reserves again because it's a premium tank. And I haven't been shooting much of the gold ammunition, if any, I'm not sure right now. So overall quite a good score. And let's get into the other vehicle, right? So we're the other vehicle. The second one, Lansen C, in my opinion, at least a bit better than the first one. This one was introduced into the game somewhere towards the end of March 2019 to the game. You cannot buy this one for bones. I got it from Twitch drops, if I'm correct. Like in the last year, somewhere there it was available for free. So, developed by the Swedish company Erlenberg for the Swiss Armed Forces. The tank was supposed to feature a Swiss copy of the British 2-pounder tank gun. A full-size prototype was produced to test the developed solutions, but all activities were discontinued in favor of the 30-ton class vehicle. No matter prototype was produced. Unfortunately, this in my opinion is a great vehicle. So 320 alpha damage, which is great for a tier 8 medium. Penetration 208 with APs, not the greatest, and 242 with APCRs, not the greatest again, but still okay. The DPM is even better than with Strv81, even though this one has bigger alpha damage, which is good. Dispersion, I would say average. Aiming time, maybe something below average, but the alpha damage is quite higher. It has again nice 10 degrees of gun depression. From the gun dispersion values, they are at least a bit worse than with Strv81, but for this alpha damage I think the gun behaves really well, even though the statistics don't look so good. It has 1350 hit points, armor, it can bounce something a bit, but don't expect to bounce that a lot. From the mobility 50 base top speed, which is great, and look at this power to weight ratio, that is just awesome for a tier 8 medium, awesome, it's very nimble. Concealment, it has quite a lot of it, and view range I would say okay. From the armor, as you can see there are some angles, auto bounce angles. You can potentially try to side scrape, but good luck in doing that, because there is this rectangle, right? Obviously you can go hull down, then maybe the situation is a bit better for you with these auto bounce angles, but this is when enemy is shooting gold. Sorry, this is how it looks like when enemy is shooting standards, but you are still paper, right? You just need to rely on those auto bounce angles, and it doesn't quite matter if enemy is shooting gold or not. Let's get into the second replay for today. So we're at the second battle, tier 9 matchup, Erlenberg. I used to hate this map back in the day, but then I quite fell in love with it. Then it got changed a lot, but I still like this map. I will try to go here to the eastern flank, in my opinion, a medium position. So before the game started, to see again equipment setup and field modification setups at your screen right now. So you can see it goes quite fast, even through the snow, through the buildings. This vehicle, the power to weight ratio is really very good for this vehicle. Right. By the way, is this 23rd episode? Because this should be released on 23rd. It's quite a coincidence. And also thank you for the recent subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I am worth it. So we are here at the position. And let's shoot someone. We're spotted. Can we get back without being hurt? Yes, we can. Good. And I'm going even further towards the enemy positions. Hopefully spot something as well. Am I spotted? I'm not. Running into the back shed. That was a low roll, unfortunately. And look at this UDES. Almost 700 spotting. That's a very good start. Going to the back shed again. And look at this Shelma. If only I would reload HE for him, but probably that wouldn't kill him anyway. It would need to be a penetration and a low, sorry, not low roll, high roll at the same time, and I would need to hit him. But first I will need to reload the shell with intuition. So what is the shell velocity here for HEs? It's slower as well, right? Even a bit slower than APs. But I don't think it's as slow with STRV, the HEs. And how are we not getting spotted here? That's the question. As you can see, this vehicle has quite a great camo, in my opinion. It's labeled a sniper vehicle, but this is, in my opinion, like a perfect versatile vehicle. Like you check of all traits. That's how I like to play this tank. We'll try to finish this guy. We're quite losing 2 to 5, but a bit more hit points. But I'm not sure about these guys. We cannot see them. Maybe we aren't winning by hit points, but maybe we are. There's a miss. I didn't aim properly. CLC going in front, trying to spot something, so I'm going as well. Because why not? Luckily there's no one from the enemies. Theo disappeared with the IMT. Can I hit him? Oh, that was unfortunate. I went for reverse too early. So I'm missing my shot. Never mind. This is risky. I took a hit unfortunately, but he's down. Luckily I took only one hit from the IMT. There wasn't any sniper hiding anywhere. One into the light, T-rate, light, bad shot. Losing this again, unfortunate. Where did the shell go? I was thinking here, I could have gone like here, but I'm afraid there might be someone from the castle, so I'm going through this city. I think that's a rather better choice for the situation. I would like to find this turtle. Oh, there is the Shelma that we didn't kill earlier. Run into the side of the turtle. And let's finally finish the Shelma. Good. I only took 150 from him. On his machine gun, that's great. Needles is down. The sides have quite switched. We're on the winning side right now, that's great. There's the Indian Panzer. Oh, can I finish off this Foch? Rolling APCRs? And I can. That could have been AP anyway. Into the side. Or into the cupola. And APCRs wouldn't go through the upper structure, but never mind. I'm telling enemies, not enemies, but allies not to care. But they are kind of like enemies right now, right? Cannot get the sweet damage. But let them care. If they have a mission, they stopped. Indian Panzer is done, we got 4th kill, which is great. 3,300 damage so far, so quite similar game damage wise, like with the Strv. Unfortunately I missed the cupola shot. Let's not get killed. Can I finish him? And he's down. W said got him. Okay, good game, GG. Let's get into the second final scoreboard of the day and the final one. And so we're at the final results. Obviously ace tanker. I think this is my first ace tanker with this vehicle. It was quite tricky to get one because I have had quite a couple of games, really decent games, but none of them were ace tankers. Level size, low medal, or how is it pronounced, bunch of other medals, 4 kills, almost 3,400 damage, again like with Strv, almost nothing bounced, 1,800 assisting damage, almost 1,400 base experience. It's quite tricky because this tank you cannot buy it for bonds, so the expectation values for an ace tank are quite higher than with compared, for example, to the Strv. So we're first by the experience, first by the kills, and actually third by the damage. These two guys had even more damage. Good job by them. And 140,000 profits. I think I've been shooting some gold ammunition as well, at least a bit. And obviously I was running on personal reserves as well, because it's a premium vehicle again, right? So that would be all today for guys. I hope you have enjoyed this, let's say, a bit special episode, right? If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below what do you think of this vehicle. You can suggest, well, not only about this vehicle but about the previous vehicle as well. You can suggest which vehicles I should be trying to play with to get some decent replays. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, share with your friends, and I will hopefully guys see you in the next one. So until then, have a good one and see you guys.